aliongea chenye iko kwa roho yetu yote. Hiyo ya kuomba sapa, hiyo ya kuishi maisha kaya ndege, watu wakipanda ndege. Unaishi maisha ya ndege, mtu mwingine anapanda ndege. What's that life? Wanapanda na taxi yetu, like unaenda hata Instagram stories unataka kuangalia reels funny. Unapata mtu anakuambia how you spend your taxes. Sad, it's sad. So, Lydia said she has some information about law or something. Kindly, the space is yours to talk.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, I've been on speaker for some time, and I was just waiting for an opportunity to speak. So I don't know if I should wait for Lydia first or I should proceed.
No, proceed.
Thank you.
Then Lydia.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kimuzi and the entire team for giving me a chance to speak here on space. And first of all, I want to say to all of us to have a moment of silence for the fallen, gallant fallen heroes of Gen Z who are fighting for our rights. So let's have a moment of silence, please. Thank you. So my name is Gravina, and I'm a millennial, and I want to applaud and salute the Gen Z generation. And I also want to take this opportunity to send my deepest condolences to the family of the victims that we've lost during these protests that came because of fighting for our rights. Deepest condolences. And I also want to say that being a millennial, this is the best time in history to experience and see what's going on all over in this country. I'm happy. I'm excited. I feel that the Gen Z have sparked a life change in the country. I'm shocked, actually. And I want to really commend everyone. I want to tell the millennials, the boomers, and everyone to join them, to support them, so that we can bring change to this country. Speaking of change, I just want to brush through fastly and quickly about 3 or 4 factors that I want just to air with this space. About truth, about justice, about integrity, and about accountability. Wherever there is truth, there has to be accountability. See, we have people who have fallen. We have people who have died. We need accountability. We cannot let it go down like just the drain like that. We need accountability for the lives we've lost. We desire for a government that will bring people to book, point you out, and bring you to accountability for the lives that you've shot, the people you've killed. So accountability is something that we should be talking, we should be screaming by people. We cannot let people die just like that. This government does not have truth. This government does not have integrity. This government does not have accountability. We need to change this. How? That's why we want to change the system. That's why we want to topple it over. That's why we want to bring in a new system. Already we have a very rotten system. We want a new system where people will speak freely. There'll be no extrajudicial killings. They'll not kill people. We want a system that people, independent bodies of justice will be respected. I'm sorry to say that I don't think we have an independent body of justice. I mean, in quotes on quotes, like it's not independent yet. You can find that maybe the president still controls it. You see, we don't have an independent system that can be firm enough to call upon the president or to call upon any politician and say, hey, politician so and so step forward and you have a case to answer, or a case we have a judge we have something to rule out because of maybe your corruption, because of killing someone. So we need a country that we have independent bodies, independent bodies of justice that are not compromised. I don't know if you're feeling me, people. We want a country that can call out on the police impunity. We want a country that can even freeze accounts. They can call on auditing of these leaders. We want a country that nobody should be above the law. This is what I'm saying. We want a country free from impunity. I'm sick and tired, very sick and tired of this country when it comes to police things versus the people. I don't know why it's only in Kenya that it appears as if the people, the common Wananchi, are enemies to the police. I don't know why. In other countries, when you see people are, people are civilized, people are friends. Even if a police is coming, like if you're found in any issue and the police are coming for you, it doesn't have to be violent, People just talk. Even they're like, we are coming to arrest you because of A, B, C, and D. And then people discuss. We don't have to be enemies with the police. I don't know what's happening in this country. And then it has started a great hatred between the people and the police. The police and people in the system, they're supposed to be our friends. If you're a police and you see like maybe they're doing an injustice to an individual, they're supposed to be on our side. It shouldn't be people versus against the police and the police against the people. No, this is just impunity. And then also, we are living in a country where, like, if someone does something wrong, like these people in power, the impunity thing comes in. They don't care. Nobody is accounted. Nobody can even, like people feel themselves so much. They think that they're above the law, which is not okay. That's why I want Gen Z to take over. I want a different system where we'll be calling out people. People will be accountable for everything they do. Every single fucking thing they do, they'll be accountable. I mean, like, what kind of fucker is this? What kind of country is this that we are living? So, I will give you examples just to be brief to finish so that other people can speak. In other countries, we have a case whereby presidents can be removed from power by the independent bodies of justice. The president can be removed from power. The president they can call auditors to audit, and they can freeze the account. In this country, nobody can do that. People are scared. Even those independent bodies of justice that we depend on for justice, they're scared. Once they get a call from above, from someone from above, they freak. They chicken out. They're not real. They're not true to the people. It's just a name, but they're not true for sure. It's not fair. So I see other countries as well. If someone is notorious, if you're notorious for like corruption, if you're notorious for, maybe you see a case where someone ate the NYS money, just disappeared, and then people are blabbing, backing left, right, center, then zoom, the thing ended, it's quiet. If you're notorious for such things, they usually exile you to another country. The country, what they do, they call a country, a friendly country, but a bit like a country that is a bit, like a country where someone doesn't want to go and stay there. So the government then speaks to the other country and tells them, we are sending this person, exiling him maybe for 15 years to stay there. So that the 555 for the 15, you won't be anywhere near elections. This is what they do. This is what they do so that the corrupt people will be out of power. So I'm yearning for a country where the youths will take over. Things will change. Then we'll have moderations. People will always be removed from power. They will point you out and they will tell you are corrupt. They will tell you to speak out and tell. They'll call auditors, and then they will tell you to say everything how you got your source of wealth. And if it doesn't add up, my friend, they freeze your account and the money comes back to the people. I desire a country which respects health sector, which prioritizes money allocation depending on what is important for the people, what is important for the common mwananchi. I feel so bad and disgusted that people can still fly out to go and get treatment from other countries. Like, what the hell? Can't we afford these things? What's wrong with our hospitals? Is it that we can't stock these things, these MRI machines and all these good things?
Sorry to interrupt you, Bhavina. Kindly try to end up because we have more than 200 requests. So
thank you so much. So I just want people to be accountable. Then I'll speak lastly about the internet thing. We want a country that we can have other SIM cards as well. We should not be limited to one SIM card that is working properly. Like, it's just like in Kenya, it's only Safaricom that is working so well. I mean, we can have 3, 4, 5 SIM cards working for the country perfectly well with strong networks. And this has to come when the country has like a telecommunication authority which regulates, establishes, and operates and maintains all the telecommunication services. This is how it happens in other countries as well. The government takes over, they have one specific particular telecommunication authority which will regulate and establish other operations, so that we'll not be having a case whereby the signals of Airtel are down. I don't know which SIM card came orange and it died. No, that's not competitive for the country. A country must have at least 5 active SIM cards, so that one cannot control a country and shut down the internet. It's wrong, it's bad. Thank you, Space again. Thank you, team. And no retreat, no surrender. Thank you.
Thank you.